Since Easter's in a couple weeks, let's make some carrot cake cinnamon rolls. We'll do a half a cup of water, a half a cup of oil, a half a cup of starter unfed, and then 1/2 cup of honey, and then 2 eggs. And then at this point, I really like to mix it up before I add the flour. Then I'm going to add 4 cups of flour and mix that up really well. After we are done mixing up our dough, I like to spray the bowl with olive oil. It just helps to absorb into the dough a little better and get everything mixed up, and then it doesn't stick to the bowl. Anywhere between 3 to 5 hours later, we'll do a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of salt and mix it up really well. Because we're making carrot cake, I like to include it into our dough. So I added like a cup of carrots to our dough, and then we'll roll that out really well. We're going to make our mixture. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, a whole stick of butter. I like to do mine melted. I think it just spreads easier. And then 1 cup of brown sugar. Actually, I typically do a little bit, like 1.5 cups of brown sugar. I also do 1/4 nutmeg to get that extra spice because it's carrot cake, and then mix that up really well and then put the filling into on top of our dough. I like to spread it out as best as I can, and then instead of rolling up the dough and cutting it that way, I cut it in the slices before I roll them up, like here. I also added carrots on top of the cinnamon, and then we'll bake at 350 for 25 minutes.